let's rev it up! Because I am sure hungry for one. Help! Help!
Alright, what's up guys? It's Dirty Yugi from Dirty Yugi and the Boys. Today we have
Christian Davis.
What'd you do?
I won the tournament.
What'd you get?
I got 3 boxes of something.
And what'd you play?
I played Earth Machine.
And you won?
I won first place with Earth Machines.
What was your record after Swiss?
It was 4-1.
And then you just won out.
And I won out, yeah.
Best deck?
Best deck, confirmed.
Most fun deck?
Definitely most fun deck. So much fun.
No, I was seeing you play and I was just like, it looks like you're having fun.
I'm having so much fun. I love resolving these cards, and it's better. It's like in the top 4, like 3 times someone was like, I need to read your cards. Best feeling.
Oh, so you don't know my combo. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know where to ask? All right, pristine.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, so first we start with the Infinitrack engine. We've got Triple Harvester. This card just allows you to search for your other Infinitrack cards. It also has a double effect. You can target a...
I'm just trying to get the glare.
Oh, okay.
No matter where... Oh, wait. No matter where I go. Just keep going.
Okay. So he can target another machine card I control, and then this card and that card have the combined levels. And so it's good for Exceed play. This is actually how you can hard make Zeus. This deck can hard make Zeus. Okay. Now we have 3 of the Dozer. This is the most important card in the combo. This deck is also known as Dozer Control, specifically for this card, because this card starts out your whole combo.
Okay.
You get so much advantage just off this card.
Wow.
No way. And then there's this card. This is the card that you summon. So this card, and all the level 5s have this effect. You can tribute a face-up. Is it Earth Machine or Earth Machine? I need to read my card. Tribute one Earth Machine. This is Yu-Gi-Oh, right? You can tribute 1 Earth Machine and special summon it from your hand. This goes for all the level 5 Infinitrack monsters. So for the combo, you tribute himself, and then you summon one of these guys out.
Perfect.
All right.
So I noticed that these aren't secret, but these are secret. I'm just trying to figure this out.
You see, when I ordered it online, these were the cheaper ones.
Oh.
And I was trying to find listers that had similar things, and they just happened to have this. Look,
I'm just
did you win a tournament?
Shut up.
All right, and there's this guy. This is Pot of Avarice. He's pretty good.
Wait, what?
He's Pot of Avarice. So you can banish this card when it's in the graveyard. Target 5 Earth Machines in your grave. Shuffle them back into the deck. And draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Pretty all right. This is an Anchor Drill. He's a good later turn card because he summons when he's normal summon, you can special summon a machine from your hand, any machine. And then he has the same effect as Harvester, where you can target a machine, and then both of them gain the levels of their combined levels. All right. Yep. Yeah.
So that's the entire Infinitrack.
That's all the Infinitracks right there. Now I'm playing Machinas also. We're playing the 3 Cruncher. This is another normal summon. This deck has 12 starters. So you got the 3 Harvester, you have the 3 Cruncher, and then I'll get into some of the other cards.
Yeah.
I also play the 1 Fortress and the 1 Citadel. Citadel is crazy.
By the way, people don't know, this is the original structure deck Fortress. This thing is super old. This is not the first machine structure deck that they've ever had.
Oh yeah, and the best thing is, this isn't once per turn. So if you have enough cards, you can extend over and over again. I love it. They nib you, and you're like, okay, extend, and then you dozer or something.
It's dumb.
And then Citadel's pretty good. Now I have the train cards, just 2 train cards. This card's essential for your starting combo. You get this card engraved. This is your grind game. It adds back resources from.
So I know the other builds. They play a lot more of these. Why did you not focus on these as much?
Because the deck isn't about the trains, and the trains kind of don't do anything. Like Derrick Crane doesn't summon out of hand unless you have another card. Bullet Train doesn't summon out of hand unless you have another card on board. This doesn't help. Like Bullet Train's the only one that helps my combo, but I search it anyway, so I only want to play the couple. The Derrick Crane is a good option, but in general, your core is just focusing, because you got 12 starters in the core, you're just kind of focusing on doing the combo and getting your advantage. You're not trying to burr, big machine, go beat, although sometimes that does happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we play the 1 inch in your box. This will come in mine later, but basically if you had it from deck or grave to hand, you can add a monster with 500 attack or defense from your deck to your hand.
Broken.
And this combo is real good with this, because during the end phase, this can add it back, and then you can search. So it's like, it's essentially an infinite resource loop with these guys.
Yeah.
Right? Hand traps, I chose to play the Lancias today.
This was very popular today.
Yeah. So I was gonna play Droll. My brother convinced me to play this because it hits more, and he was right. So this sucked in when I was in top tables. So I played 2 strikers, and I just felt like this card sucked. But the rest of the day, when I saw it, it was awesome. And Ash, just because it's Ash.
It's generically just the best.
Everybody plays Ash.
Everybody's played it. Ash's Maximum
Now
Crisis.
we're going to spells. These are the rest of the starters. This is heavy forward. This searches for your Infinitrack. This can search for your Harvester to start your combos. This is another playset of Harvester.
And then we have.
And then we have the other starters in the deck. The Machina redeployment. You can discard a card and add 2 Machinas. Generally, you add Metal Cruncher off of it, and then whatever other Machina card. And so this is another way to get to Metal Cruncher. So this is your 12th starter. And if you discard a Machina card, discard a Machina card, you can add any Machina card, and that'll come up later when we go into the traps. I also played 2 of these. I was debating whether I wanted to keep these in or take them out.
I know you like it. To me, the profiles I've seen, it's like 3 or none.
I didn't want to play 3 because this is not a disruption. This is merely a will play through disruption. This is an extender. So if I draw it, and I'm trying to draw interruptions, then it doesn't do anything for me. It's pretty much saying, okay, please don't kill me this turn. I'm just going to summon a wall, and that's not great. But you know, it was great when I got to play into a board. I put it in because in case I go second, I'm not totally taking the L. Yeah. And now we're going into the traps. We play triple overdrive.
3
overdrives.
I see 1 of those.
No, well, the reason why you play 3 is because the deck doesn't end on disruptions on its own. It pretty much ends and starts your resource loop. So you kind of want to draw into things. This is a good card because this gets Citadel out of your deck, and you could just bring Citadel back forever.
You know, when you were playing, I saw you use this card in the graveyard a couple of times, and in my head, it never like occurred to me that this was more than 1. Like it just never, And now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, oh no, you just said fuck it, and you did it.
Yeah, and the cool thing is this adds from Banish too. So your Infinitrack monsters banish from grave. Like, example, your Pot of Avarice card. The normal combo, you banish the Trencher that summons from grave, and you banish your Tunneler that Pot of Avarice is. And this card can shuffle those 2 back into the deck, and then another card in your grave. So, like, this actually came up in the Sky Striker matchup. He was shark cannoning a lot of my stuff, and I just drew this, and I just shuffled all the stuff back, and I was able to combo the next turn. So it's pretty good. And also, this goes with the redeployment. If you discard a Machina card, you can search this card. And the cool thing is, if you discard this card, you can search this card and a starter, and then you can, it's instantly live. I also played, because this is believe it or not, this is a control deck. I played the triple torrential tributes. Okay. Just sometimes you just want to slow the game down. Kind of get on your big Unga Bunga level. And then 2 Ice Dragons. So this is more of a control variant. I was originally playing more traps. I ended up taking them out for, of course, the urgent schedules and some more hand traps.
This is 40 cards?
This is 40 cards.
Okay, good.
Yeah, a lot of monsters, a lot of traps. You're hoping to draw into some traps or hand traps for disruptions. And then after that, you just kind of went out.
I'm about to use my dad voice.
Your dad voice?
Yeah, because people just keep yelling. Hey! Shut up! I will be.
Is that your stepdad voice? All right.
I won't.
So for the extra deck, we're playing 3 Goliath. This card might not do much on its own, but combined with the Pot of Avarice, you basically get these into the grave, and then you just shuffle them all back, so it gives you free cards. Then you have the Ballista. This is important for the combo. This searches the
this card's crazy.
Yeah, so this searches the box. It has another effect that sometimes comes up that's pretty cool. You can kill a spell or trap you control, and the target monster your opponent controls, it becomes 0 attack and defense. So this is good for OTKs even. And it doesn't come up much, but when it does, it's pretty good. And then we have the double Anger Knuckle. This is the central end board for the combo. Your end board is pretty weak usually, or it looks pretty weak, because sometimes you'll just end on Knuckle. And like that's it. You'll end a Knuckle and some set cards. People are like, you know what? Yeah. Oh, don't Nibiru. If I summon out the Knuckle and you Nibiru me, I'm just gonna get this back for free and laugh and advantage.
Yeah.
Yep. This card can also summon itself back from the grave, which is why I laugh at Nibiru. And then, so we play the 1 rank 5. So this is what your standard Dozer combo. You summon Dozer, you summon the Trencher, and then you go into this guy. This searches your bullet train,
Yeah.
and then you can continue the combo. It also has the added effect, and all the Infinitrack XYZ monsters have this effect, that it can send a Link machine monster you control to the graveyard to summon itself back in defense position. And that combo is real good with the Goliath, because Goliath has an effect that says when it's sent, it can attach to an XYZ as material. So essentially,
send this.
yeah,
this,
so your combo sends this into the graveyard, and so on following turns, all you need is like to have a Infinitrack on board, and then you can go into this guy. He gets a free material from grave, and then you can search for more cards. So it just adds way more advantage. And then here's the other Infinitrack, the Earth Slicer. It's just an Earth Machine 9. This one can detach any number of materials, pop cards that your opponent controls. It has the same summon effect as Stormer. And if it destroys a card by battle, I can attach it to as material. So I really like doing this and then going into Zeus, steal a bunch of stuff. Also, Goliath has another effect, so that if it's attached, the card cannot be destroyed by card effects.
Yeah.
So it's nice, and it doesn't limit itself just to Infinitrack. So any machine XYZ can attach this to it and then gain that effect.
Okay.
And then I play. Now here's the train engine. Just these cards. So these are for the OTK open board. You can summon 2 level 10s, 2,000, 6,000. That's 8,000 damage. And this is just a good interruption. You can detach Derek Crane with it and pop stuff, makes things unaffected. This is good versus Dino. If you're playing Dino, go for this in defense mode, because you can just make it unaffected during their turn. They can't Tyranno it, and it just kind of sits there and just bodies them.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have, of course, the Zeus.
A divine arsenal.
Yeah, the divine arsenal strong. So, of course, you play a bunch of the machine XYZs, and you can also hard make this again with Harvester and any level 10. They can turn into 12s, and you can summon Zeus. And then another thing I found out, you can send this and attach this to Zeus. And the spell card Heavy Forward, let me pull that out. This card has another effect that allows itself to attach to a machine XYZ monster you control. So you can summon Zeus with like 3 materials and then just give it 2 more materials, and you can just give Zeus 1,000,000 materials. So there's that. We've got the Dingirsu. The Dingirsu, this is mostly for your play with Anger Drill. So Anchor Drill will summon, normally you'll get it off of box during the end phase. You'll summon Anchor Drill, summon box, and make them both 8 and summon this. This has a great double. It's got like 3 things that make it good. It sends a card on board non-target. It can take your Tunneler and put it back under it so you can Pot of Avarice again, and then it prevents destruction. And this is good Zeus bait, because if you add Tunneler and you attack with it, it's a Zeus with 4 materials. And then there's Enter Blathnir. This is just a 9. There's a specific combo that basically, if you open redeployment, you can summon this guy and do your standard combo, but you get to rip a card from your opponent's hand. And this card, I haven't seen it at all, but I had an extra spot, and I just decided to play the Gigant. This is just an option again for the Anger Drill box. Yeah, it could be anything else. I didn't know I was gonna play the Sacred Tree Beast, which was a rank 9, but I realized the effect only negates during your opponent's turn. I was hoping to use the play around Nib, but I need to learn how to read my cards. Do you want to look at the side deck?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll look at
Just
the
run through it fast.
Yeah. Okay. So for the side deck, we've got 3 Droll and Lock Birds.
Yeah.
I just figured, why not?
Crazy good.
Right. I actually played 3 Judgments, and this is for, the theory is if I go first, I have lots of traps. I don't want them to blow me out. So I side these in if I know I'm going first, and that'll just give my board some more longevity. In addition to that, I played the Imperial Order to go along with it. Again, same sort of idea. It stops the back row destruction. And then I decided to take in a skill drain because I had an extra slot. The idea with this is that I just negate monsters on board, and all my monsters are really big.
Yeah.
So,
big.
Yep. The 3 Dark Ruler just for boards. I think I might play Droplets if I had it, but Dark Ruler worked fine enough.
Yeah.
The 3 Cosmic, and then the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster.
Nice hole. Any shoutouts?
Any shout-outs? I'd like to shout out to my brother Devin for coming here with me and playtesting me all the time.
Let's go, Dev.
I think he
got 9th.
He got 9th. He got the 9th this time. You know, better luck next time. And I'd like to shout out to all the people in the Flint crew, to Anthony, Alex, Rico, and Chris. They're the guys who kind of built me up from when I was just a wee Yu-Gi-Oh tot that thought Dark Magician was the best card. Which it is. Of course, yeah. Especially with Red Eyes. Yeah, that's it.
All right, this is Dirty Geek from Dirty Geek Boys. Hang out. Have a good day.